evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's online match of Comedy Sports Cincinnati. Woo! We're so excited to have you all at tonight's match. Now, warm up your fingers by typing in the chat as you get ready, and you welcome to the screen tonight's referee. He's the OG. Hide your Take 5 candy bars. It's Kirk DeSoleil Keever.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's match of Comedy Sports Cincinnati. Woo! Whether you're tuning in for the first time or if you're a veteran of our live matches, you are now our loyal fans. We are so excited to be bringing you this same great comedy sports match you know and love, but now from our living rooms. Now, just as in any sporting event, there are teams, there's a ref, there are points, there's fouls, and since we're virtual, we're adding a foul to our usual two. The first foul is the brown bag foul. A brown bag foul occurs when anyone on the field or in the chat says anything lewd, crude, sexist, racist, phobic, or too soon. If a player commits this foul, they will have to wear their own brown bag that they have ready at their home, and their team loses a point. If anyone on the chat commits the foul, they will be removed from the chat for the rest of the match. The second foul enforced tonight is the groaner foul. A groaner foul occurs when anyone says something so punny, so inane, so dad jokey, it causes you to actually type the word groan into the chat. Somebody do that for me now. Type the word groan into the chat. Thank you, Lisa. But I want to give you a reason to groan. Announcer Mary, do you have an example of a groaner foul for tonight's match?
I do, Ref Kirk.
Listening.
Why was the cell phone wearing glasses?
I don't know, but I'm in touch with it. Why was the cell phone wearing glasses?
He lost his contacts.
Okay. Mary, thank you. And everybody else, I'm sorry. If we do actually see a groan in the chat, the offending player's team will lose also 1 point. The third foul, newly added for the information age, is the TKO foul, or technical knockout foul. If a player forgets to unmute or turn their screen on when they're supposed to, they will be pulled from the rest of that game. A second infraction from the same player will result in ejection from the match, and they will be replaced by a player from our deep bench. Now, back to announcer Mary to introduce tonight's players.
First up, we have Northern Kentucky Grass in Blue. He was voted most likely to vibrate out of this reality. It's Chance Revolution Kilgore. And he laughs at his jokes, so you don't have to. It's Johnny on the Spot Griffin. And your blue captain, her spirit animal is a cicada. So get ready. It's Molly. Let me ask you, McCution. Now, ladies and gentlemen, show some love for the Cincinnati Big Machine in Red. She once convinced a stranger that her hair was natural. It's Amanda. She works hard for the money hand. She's still not sure if she's logged into the right Zoom meeting. Well, it's Cassie. Don't give me no layup. And your captain for the red team. He puts his pants on 2 legs at a time. It's Phineas Hammerhead Clark. Now, please welcome back to the screen, Ref Kirk.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you've heard me talk a lot. Let's scream and yell and stomp your feet while we get both captains to the screen, please. All right, look at there, Captain Phineas, Captain Molly. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for doing a job. Everybody got together with their teams, practiced, ready for tonight. Yeah. Good to hear. Good to hear. Though I'm not really hearing anything. Let's get this thing started. Captains, do me a favor and shake. All right, very good. And I'm going to need all the players on the screen for this coin toss to determine who is going to go first. All players on the screen, please. And your challenge, each team is now challenged to come up. The first team to return to the screen with something purple. So, wait, don't turn around yet. Don't turn around. Cassie, get back up here. You have to, you have to return with something purple, something shiny, and something alive. I need each team to show up with something purple, something shiny, and something alive. I've got a purple book. I've got a purple shirt. I've got some shiny, and the blue team doesn't have. Oh, I'm sorry. The red team got it first. Red team doesn't have anything. Oh, you do have something alive, Amanda. Is that actually alive? Okay, I'm gonna take it. Red team wins the coin.
Alive.
Fair enough. Red team won that coin toss. Captain Phineas, you want to go first or second in our first game?
We'd like to go second.
Second it is. Very good. So I'm gonna challenge both of you to the game of Simon. So get your teams ready and each of you send one player to the screen, please. All right. Well, this is not correct at all. Sorry. For the game of Simon, folks, we're going to need a whole bunch of suggestions. So start throwing those suggestions into the chat. How about some modes of transportation, or maybe a place you'd like to visit, or an activity that people don't do anymore? Throw some of those into the chat, please. While you're doing that, Simon is based on the color flashing game of the same name. One player will say something and mime that activity. The following player must add to it. If one of the players changes the sequence, changes up the action or the words, or hesitates, or frankly jostles my delicate sensibilities in any way, that player will be eliminated. The team with the last player on the field gets 5 points for this round. Now, let's that we've got one player from each team on the field. We are starting with Chance and Amanda. Ladies and gentlemen, I am so very fortunate this evening to be assisted on the sidelines by the inimitable stylings of field ref Flo Fulk. Flo, thanks for being here tonight.
Oh, it's a thrill to be here for the match tonight.
Indeed. Flo, take a look in that chat there and let us know the suggestion for this first round of Simon.
Well, for this first round of Simon, we have a suggestion from Mary Rose. Surfboard. Phineas decided that they were going to go second. So Chance, we will be starting with you. Begin.
I'm waxing up my board.
I'm waxing up my board and I'm checking out the big waves.
I'm waxing up my board and checking out the big waves and getting distracted by bathing suits.
I'm waxing up my board, checking out the big waves, getting distracted by the bathing suits. Oh, but I see a child drowning in the ocean.
I'm waxing up my board, checking out the waves, getting distracted by bathing suits. Oh, but there's a kid drowning. I'll dive in.
I'm waxing up.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Chance. Those were not exactly the words that Amanda used when she noticed a child drowning. So, Chance, you are out of there. Let's get another blue player on the field, please. It's Captain Molly. Amanda and Molly need a suggestion. Flo, what's that going to be?
We've got a wonderful suggestion from Ray, throwing a javelin.
Throwing a javelin. Amanda, you won that last round, so we're starting with you.
I'm throwing a javelin.
I'm throwing a javelin and aiming for my enemies.
I'm throwing a javelin and aiming for my enemies. And I'm afraid, though, that I might have hit my grandma. I'm throwing a javelin and aiming for my enemies, but I'm afraid I might have hit my grandma. Oh, no, that was my enemy's grandma. I'm throwing a javelin, aiming for my enemies, but oh no, I think I might have hit my grandma. Oh, but wait, that was my enemy's grandma. Oh, but I like her. I'm throwing a javelin and aiming at my enemies, but oh no, I think I might have hit my grandma. Oh no, that was my enemy's grandma, but I liked her. I'm throwing a javelin, aiming for my enemies. But oh no, I think I hit my grandma. But no, wait, that was my enemy's grandma. Oh, but I liked her. Oh, is that you, ghost of my enemy's grandma?
I'm sorry, Amanda. That crying didn't really pass the test. Sorry. Nobody bought that you were actually crying. While Molly, we're all concerned about. Well, hey, look, it's Cassie. Cassie and Molly gonna fight this one out. Flo, what are they gonna be talking about?
Well, Odd Header over on YouTube gives us the suggestion of parachute.
Parachute. Molly, you won that last round. We're starting with you. Parachute, begin.
Checking my straps.
Checking my straps and making the dive.
I'm checking my straps and making the dive and feeling the wind in my hair.
I'm checking my straps, making the dive, and feeling the wind in my hair. Oh, look at all the birdies.
Checking my straps and making the dive and feeling the wind in my hair. Oh, look at all the birdies. Time to pull my cord.
I'm checking my straps, making the dive, feeling the wind in my hair. Oh, look at the birdies. Oh, they're flying everywhere. Let's me join you, birdies.
Oh, Cassie. adding at this point before you pull your cord is not the time to do that. Cassie is out of there. Ooh, we are down to one player on the red team, and that player is Phineas. Phineas, don't let the blue team take this away from you. What are they going to talk about, Flo?
Well, from one of our favorite fans, Lisa, we have the suggestion of the Hamilton County Fair.
The Hamilton County Fair. Molly, you won that one again. Let's see what you got.
Look, fried butter.
Look, fried butter. Just the thing to feed to my enemies.
Look, fried butter. Just the thing to feed to my enemies' grandma, because she loves fried butter.
Molly, you have killed enough senior citizens for one day. You are out of there. Hit the road, Moll. All right, here we are. We got the final two. It's Johnny and Phineas. Give them something to talk about, Flo.
Well, this one will cool you off. How about the North Pole from Odd Header over on YouTube?
The North Pole. Phineas, begin.
I'm zipping up my parka.
I'm zipping up my parka. Oh, look at all the penguins.
I'm zipping up my parka. Oh, look at all the penguins. Turns out they just got here from the South Pole.
I'm zipping up my parka. Oh, look at all the penguins. Turns out they just got here from the South Pole. Must be going to visit Santa Claus.
I'm zipping up my parka. Oh, look at all the penguins. Turns out they just got here from the South Pole. Must be here to visit Santa Claus. Speak of the devil.
I'm zipping up my parka. Look at all the penguins.
Santa Claus is not the devil. He is out of here. 5 big points go to the blue team. What does that bring our score to, Mary?
Well, we are off to a roaring start with 5 points for the blue team and 0 for the red team, but it's still anybody's game. Back to you, Ref Kirk.
Very good. Very good. Can we get Captain Phineas to the field, please?
Yeah.
Or the screen, as it were. Hey, Phineas, how are you?
You know, just lost the last round of Simon, so.
Yeah, everybody saw that. You don't have to tell us. We all saw it. Yep. You called Santa Claus the devil.
It's a regional colloquialism. I'm sorry.
It's not. It's not. It's not. Or if it is, I don't want to know where that region is. Phineas, time to get things going here tonight. What game would you like to start with?
So the red team and I have thought long and hard about this, and we would like to play dumbbell races.
Ooh, dumbbell races. Very good. Get your team team together and ready for the game of dumbbell races. Ladies and gentlemen, fans, for the game of dumbbell races, we're going to need some questions is what we're going to need. So let's keep it simple. What's a question that someone asked you today? Pardon me, but asked you today, or a question that you asked someone else today? Or but the thing that we want to avoid is yes or no questions. We're looking for questions that ask for some information. So throw those into the chat and I'll let you know now how the game is played. We have 3 contestants tonight who, despite all their best efforts, could not possibly make it onto Jeopardy! We'll be asking them the questions that you've provided, and the one with the dumbest answer wins the round. The first contestant to win 3 rounds wins the game. With that in mind, let's meet tonight's contestants. All right, very good. We are going to start with Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, are you all looking for a place where you can just be a kid? Where you don't have to eat gross vegetables? Well, come on down to Chuck E. Cheese, where all the fun is. Seriously, though, it's not that fun.
Thank you, Chuck. And Simon Astroman, tell us a bit about yourself. Oh, Simon, I'm sorry. You did not unmute yourself, which takes 1 point away from the red team, which you don't really have at this time. Red team is at -1. Simon, tell us about yourself.
I apologize for disrupting the sound space barrier. Hello, I'm Simon. I'm a homemade astronaut, and I'm going to the moon by the end of 2021.
Okay. All right. And up here we have Raphael. I'm assuming the Renaissance painter.
Yeah. My therapist says that I haven't been adequately socialized since I grew up in a sewer. So I'm trying to meet people, and I guess this sort of panelist thing is how you do that. Yeah.
Excellent. Raphael, thanks for joining us. Now, Flo, I hope you're gathering some questions over there, because this panel. Before we do that, Flo, Chuck, can we hear your buzzer, please?
Where a kid can be a kid.
Great. Simon, can we hear your buzzer?
To the moon!
Great. And Raphael?
Cowabunga.
Cowabunga indeed. Flo, do you have a question for the panel?
Oh, we have a burning question from Mary Rose. She wants to know, why am I having to check out my own groceries here at Costco?
Very good. Panel?
To the moon!
Oh, Simon?
Well, I'm pretty sure the reason why you're having to check out your own groceries is because you haven't sent Elon Musk enough Dogecoin for him to create a self-serving machine. So just send him some Dogecoin and you'll be having a robot do your grocery scanning before you know it.
All right, Simon. Anybody else?
A kid can be a kid.
Chuck.
Well, have you ever thought that that scanny thing at the grocery store is just a game? It's a machine with a bunch of lights and buttons, and it spits out tickets and coins and tokens. Isn't that fun? Seriously,
Hey.
it's because they're cheap. Like, they only pay me $8.25 to do this.
Good deal. Anybody else?
Cowabunga.
Hey, Raphael.
Yeah, so when you talk about checking stuff out, like I check stuff out all the time. Like something will happen and I'm like, check it out. And then my brothers will be like, check it out. And we just check it out. So I would say get over it.
All right, because I think somebody's probably paying too much to play games. Chuck gets the dumbest answer for that round. Flo, what else we got?
Well, a question from Oddheader over on YouTube that I've actually had myself. What's a good skincare routine that doesn't wear off my sensitive skin?
Ooh, good question. In fact, that is a really good question. Panel?
Cowabunga.
Yes, Raphael.
So, as you might realize, skin is a very nuanced thing and our bodies have different textures and different parts. So I would recommend city water, like from any municipality for most of your skin, and then probably like turtle wax for your backside.
Thank you, Raphael. Anybody else?
To the moon.
Yes, Simon.
Well, I think it's pretty well known that the biggest enemy of skin is gravity. So all you need is to go into a big old bouncy room and jump up and down a whole bunch. And I think your skin will bounce right to where you want it to be.
You know what? We're not even going to hear from Chuck on that one. Simon, you get the dumbest answer for that one. I've been in a bouncy house and the stuff just keeps bouncing after I leave. Flo, what's the next question?
Well, we've got something that I think everybody would like to know the answer to from Lisa. How to remove magic marker on a white shirt?
Oh, sure. Great question. Panel?
To the moon.
Simon, what do you got?
With your tongue.
Starting off strong there, Simon. Yeah, Raphael.
Don't wear shirts. I don't know, like trench coat if you have to, but just avoid.
Fair. Very good.
We're a kid, can be a kid.
Chuck.
Well, if you play all these games and get 5,000 tickets, you can win the shirt up there. We bought them from Costco.
Yeah, sorry, Raphael. Encouraging semi-nudity is not gonna make the cut. Sorry. Dumbest answer there. Flo, what do we got?
Well, from an anonymous participant, they're wondering what is the best way to get to Chicago?
Ooh, the best way to get to Chicago. Panel?
We're a kid, can be a kid.
Chuck?
Well, I'd say just take a dive down in the bald pit. Chicago's at the tunnel at the bottom. You don't want to know what's at the bottom of the ball pit. We never clean it.
Thanks, Chuck. Anybody else?
Cowabunga.
Yes, Raphael.
So I've never been to any of these things, but from what I hear, Hamilton's better, even though it's more expensive. So I would just go there.
Thank you, Raphael. And Simon, anything from you?
No.
Okay, great. Yeah, I'm going to give that one to Raphael because Raphael plucked at my heartstrings with Broadway musical references. What do we got, Flo?
All right. One more question is, why is Chick-fil-A limiting the amount of sauces you can have? Mary Rose would like to know the answer to that.
Very good question. Panel? Raphael.
I know, or cowabunga. Sorry. I know, right? Like, God, just give me a break. I have very few pleasures in life. I mean, I live in a sewer, and you're messing up my Chick-fil-A sauce now. I used to like to mix it with the barbecue. But anyway, I think Krang's running some sort of weird syndicate because one time I was looking at the cashier and his stomach started making weird noises. And I was like, dude, this goes all the way up to the top. To the top, bro.
Fair. Sounds incredibly dumb. Anybody else can overdumb that?
A kid can be a kid.
Chuck?
Well, it's because Chick-fil-A is no Chuck E. Cheese, where there's unlimited pizza and unlimited games for $49.95. The pizza's actually pretty good.
Very good. Simon?
To the moon.
Yes, Simon.
It's the best new fuel of 2021 for rocket ships. I took it all.
All right. And the dumbest answer there goes also to Simon, which gives him 3 dumbest answers, making him the winner for this round. Nice job, Simon.
Thank you.
All right. Very good. Now, folks, I want you to file that game away in the back of your head while Rolodex card there, while I call Captain Molly to the screen. Hey, Captain Molly. You won that first round. Great job. Let's what game would you like to play?
Oh, we'd like to play. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna take this. Yeah.
Oh, you want to play? I'm gonna take this.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's a great idea. Very good. For the game of Molly, go get your team ready. For the game of I'm gonna take this, we are going to need an occupation. So in the chat section, let me know an unusual job that a relative or a friend of yours has had. Just any unusual job would be great. While you're typing those in, this is how the game works. The players will do a scene based on your suggestion, and at some point, each of them will get a phone call that reveals some hidden motive or secret information. The other characters won't hear the phone conversation, but you, our loyal fans, will. Field Ref Flo, give a suggestion for the scene, please.
Well, I think it's appropriate for us, given the time of year. A suggestion from Tony Ivar, I think I'm saying that right, entomologist.
Entomologist, I think that's a great job, and we should have more of those. Entomologist, very good. Entomologist is your suggestion. Blue team, and your game of I'm gonna take this. Are you ready? Very good. Let's see it.
Do you see this?
Oh my gosh.
It's a 3-winged morbid fly swat. They're so rare.
I thought it was extinct.
I did too, but here it is before our very eyes.
It's beautiful.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. What?
Wait. Do you see that little horn coming out of its head? This must be a mutation. A whole new species that we could claim as our own.
Oh my gosh. Oh. I'm so happy that we are here together exploring the beautiful Earth.
Thank you. Thank you for finally seeing me. I feel seen.
Oh my gosh, it talks!
Oh.
This is a real new species!
1 second, I gotta take this. Yeah, hello? Government? Oh yeah, they totally believe that it's a new species. No, they don't suspect that I just stuck a little horn on a normal housefly and put an extra wing from a dead one on it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make millions. Okay, well, they're coming back. I gotta go.
Oh, you know what, Daryl? I have something to tell you. I just so admire you. I've always just had this crush on you. And I just needed to tell you that now because you're just so honest and good.
Daryl, are you gonna give me my $20 now?
Lucy, don't worry about him. He this is the first time I've ever seen him, but he says some things sometimes, I imagine. Thank you for calling me honest. I know that I am, and I will be even more honest with the money that we earn from this discovery.
Hey, Daryl, are you gonna call her a fool like you did before when you glued a wing on?
Daryl,
It's so romantic.
Well, he must have heard me when I was talking to myself out in these woods beforehand when I said, she's a fool for me and I'm a fool for her. We're madly in love.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah, and then he laughed like this.
It was.
Hold on. I'm getting a phone call. I gotta take this. Hello? Oh, hey, Daryl's mom? Oh my gosh. He doesn't know yet, does he? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that he's got cancer now. And he's oh no. Okay. I'll let you tell him. Okay, bye. Daryl. I think we just need to seize the moment, okay? And I just forget about everything that's happened here because you know what? I care about you.
Lucy,
Don't be with her. Don't be with her, Daryl. Remember, you called her an ignoramus.
I was thinking, all this pressure from discovering a new species and all, I might have to, book a one-way trip just for a little bit to get away and calm my mind, away from all the surrounding.
Hold on. I have to take this. Yeah, Bug here. Yeah, no, I don't think they know yet. No, we've got all the bugs underground ready to ascend and pull them down into the earth. Yeah, no. He doesn't have cancer. He was born at the end of June. He is. Okay. All right. Bye.
Daryl, we just gotta bag this and take it to the lab, okay? Before things get any more weird.
Oh, sure.
Okay, but could you just move over to the right a little bit?
Sure.
Do you have the poison, Daryl?
Oh, well, you know what?
Okay, no. Haunch down. All right. Now you should feel a slight rumbling under your feet.
What? Lucy, what's going on?
This is what three-winged flies do.
Oh no, Daryl!
Lucy!
There's so many of them!
And that's time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you now have the unenviable task of deciding which game you liked better in that round. Was it the Northern Kentucky Grass and their game of I'ma Take This? Or did you more like Cincinnati and their game of dumbbell races? Type red or blue in the chat while I tell you about this very special announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, as part of Cincinnati Landmark Productions Summer Camp Series, this summer, Comedy Sports Cincinnati will be teaching 4 one-week improv camps starting the week of July 12th. The camps will be divided into 2 age groups, ages 8 to 10 and ages 11 to 14. Every camp week will end with a camp showcase exclusively for friends and family. If you want more information or to sign up, you can check out our Facebook page or visit madcapeducationcenter.com. That's madcapeducationcenter.com. Well, that's it for voting. Announcer Mary, who won that round and what does that bring our score to?
Well, by 1 point, the red team took it, which means with their negative point that they had earlier, they now have 4, and the Northern Kentucky Grass has 5.
I see that. Very good. Thank you, Announcer Mary. Now it's time for the Refs Challenge round, and I want to challenge these folks to the game of Google Translate. For the game of Google Translate, we're going to send 1 player from each team out of the room. So Amanda and Johnny, I'll be sending you away, which requires me to look over here and do that really quickly. Sorry. There's Johnny and putting him on hold. And where did Amanda go? Oh, what was Amanda's name? Simon Asherman. There you are. There you go. Bye, Amanda. All right. So Amanda and Johnny are hidden. They can't hear anything, see or hear anything that's going on here. Now that they're gone, let's get a suggestion for the scene. So type into the chat the name of a candle fragrance like apple pie or night in the woods. While you're doing that, I'll let you know that you're about to see 1 player from each team doing a 1-minute setup scene based on your suggestion, followed by 2 replays, which I'll explain as we go. So field ref, let's get, so for this first scene, let's get Phineas and Molly on the screen, please. And field ref Flo, what is the suggestion for this first scene?
So many choices, but I'm going for Musty Blanket from Musty Blanket from Mary Rose.
Musty Blanket is your suggestion. We will now see a 1-minute setup scene based on that suggestion of Musty Blanket. Players, are you ready? Let's see it.
Hey sis, what you doing?
Smelling this old blanket from the attic.
I don't know how you tell you that, but that was supposed to be what we wrapped Granddad in, and then the raccoons came, so I wouldn't wear that.
Oh no! Oh no! That touched Grandpa. Ugh.
That's your problem with it? I mean,
yeah.
Okay, fair.
I mean, Grandpa, he is a nice and warm and loving person, and I'm so tired of that. I need something. I need something more like goth. Okay, that's my style now. Don't you understand?
All right, fine. Goth tag. Let's go. Yeah, I'm gonna get you.
Oh no!
Goth tag, goth tag. Totally got that trench coat on. Nothing matters. I have no feelings. Gotcha.
Hold on, let me get some eyeliner on.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
And that's time. Very good. Nicely done. All right. Now, let's bring, let's find them. Let's bring Johnny and Amanda back into the room, and let's make sure that they make it back in okay. It looks like they are. Great. So Amanda and Johnny will now watch as Chance and Cassie do that same scene in gibberish. Same scene in gibberish. Players, begin.
Fiddleboggin' fringin' froggin'.
Flibbit Jord, Mort Knocknick Naffup. Scastlebat.
Meknala.
Fliboska na manashka da budoska da. Oh, Frubadasha, Kupa Nanya.
Nine.
Saba, Kutafibra, Chibi, Tanamani Katapata, got up, man, yeah.
It's Stufin.
Diba Mashba, cause I love
Me quad sina.
Flimox, Katamanaka, Sika Baba.
And that's time. Very good. Johnny and Amanda will now come to the screen and they will replay that in English based only on what they just saw in gibberish. Guys, you ready? Begin.
Bartholomew, wonderful. I see you washed your blanket and it's very soft.
It's so soft. And it smells like linen, clean linen, you know.
Ew! Clean linen smells horrible.
Oh, yeah, gross. I didn't actually like it. Please, I want to fit in.
You threw it on the ground. The ground smells worse than a blanket.
Well, my blanket is tough. It will crush the ground because it's a cool blanket. Just like me, I'm cool.
Your lack of respect for linens just makes me so angry, Bartholomew.
Don't be sad. Don't be sad. Don't be angry. Everything is fine. It's all gonna be fine.
You've turned me into a monster. Where's my downy?
I'll pluck out my own eyes and be a scary monster also.
Okay, that makes me happy. Let's dance.
And that's time. And pretty much an exact duplicate scene as the first one that we saw. So great. All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you got to decide, who did you like better in that round? Was it the red team or was it the blue team? Vote now. And we're going to see a quick promo while where did it go? It's gone. Nope, it's not. All right, watch this. All right. So the votes are in. Who will we be? What's Mary? What's the score look like now? Sorry.
Again, just by 1 point, the blue team wins. That's Northern Kentucky Grass with 10 and Cincinnati Big Machine with 4. Back to you, Ref Kirk.
Yeah, that's not really close at all anymore. But let's let's see how this goes.
Well, the score was only by 1 in terms of who won the points.
To be fair, ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to our last round for the night. So let's get all the players on the screen for the game of slogans. For the game of slogans, we're going to need some suggestions from you folks. For suggestions for this game, we'll need some brand name items. So just don't just give us a product, give us a specific brand name. Or how about some cities or maybe some states or some travel destinations? So start typing those in. And once we have some of those, we're going to let the players tell us all about the rejected slogans for that item or place. For example, Heath bars. Somebody's got to keep Dennis busy. Or maybe they'll be better than that. For every good one that we get, that team gets a point. Field Ref Flo, give us a suggestion from the chat, please. That's while we get all the players on the screen. Oh, look, they're here. Great.
Yes. All right. We're going to start things off with a suggestion from Tony, Junior Mints.
Very good. Junior Mints. Molly, I saw yours first.
Junior mints for the junior citizens.
Good. Phineas?
Junior Mints. Hey, man, this year was cool, but next year, we're going to rule school, man. Senior Mints next year.
Great. Chance?
Junior Mints. We don't want to mince words, Junior.
Amanda?
Junior mints. Young coins for your mouth.
Cassie?
Junior mints. Because the senior mints could not be here. Unfortunately, it is after 7 p.m.
Okay. Johnny?
Junior mints. Don't you lie them.
Chance?
Junior Mints. They've almost graduated Mint High School.
Wow. Phineas, I like your scissors. That puts you in the hot spot. Flo, let's switch it up. What do we got?
All right. From Odd Header over on YouTube, the suggestion is Covington.
Oh, Covington. This will be fun. A slogan for Covington. Phineas?
Covington, the gum on the bottom of Cincinnati's Reeboks.
Chance?
Covington, the Hoboken of Cincinnati.
Molly?
Covington. I covet it a ton.
Cassie?
Covington. We have Dixie Chili.
Johnny?
Covington, formerly known as Old Port.
Phineas?
Covington, fewer streets, can't get lost.
Chance?
Covington, K, Y.
I like it. 2 points for that one. Molly, look at your lightsaber. You're in the hot seat. Flo, what do we got?
All right. How about some Dr. Scholl's foot pads from Mary Rose?
Dr. Scholl's foot pads. Molly, you're in the hot seat.
Dr. Scholl's foot pads. Because I don't want any of that plantar fasciitis.
The point's yours, though I'm not sure why. Phineas?
Dr. Scholl's foot pads, the random throwaway invention of a philosopher.
Great. Chance?
Dr. Scholl's foot pads. Because Dr. Scholl's inch pads just weren't enough.
Amanda?
When your feet are supercalifragilistic, it's Dr. Scholl's foot pads to the rescue.
Okie dokie. Molly?
Dr. Scholl's foot pads. I should do something like plantar fasciitis. I sure don't.
Cassie?
Dr. Scholl's foot pads make those Crocs smell worse.
Phineas?
Dr. Scholl's foot pads. We're a shoo-in for a patent.
Very good. Amanda, that squeeze bottle put you in the hot seat. Flo, what do we got?
Well, from Renatu, we have Sure deodorant.
Sure deodorant. Amanda?
Sure deodorant. You betcha.
Great. Chance, I saw you first.
Not so sure? We are. You smell.
Phineas?
Sure deodorant. You'll make girls like me.
Cassie?
Sure deodorant. Just don't get sand under the cap because we're at the beach.
Johnny?
Sure deodorant. Endorsed by Snooki.
Good deal. Chance, that puts you in the hot seat because you didn't raise your Spider-Man quickly enough. Flo, what do we got?
All right, from Lisa, Bounty paper towels.
Bounty paper towels. Chance?
Yar. There be paper towels out there, and they be a great bounty. Yar. Yar.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Molly?
Bounty paper towels. It takes a bounty of deforestation.
Cassie?
Bounty paper towels. We added the paper towels in our name after we were sued by Dog the Bounty Hunter. We just have to put that out there.
Phineas?
Bounty paper towels. The only paper product used by the Mandalorian.
And that's time! Very good. Ladies and gentlemen, while the dancer Mary is tallying up that final score, we want to thank all of you for joining us tonight at our online match. Look, we've had a great time and we hope you have too. You can follow Comedy Sports Cincinnati and our producers OTR Improv on Facebook and Instagram to make sure you know about all of our upcoming projects, including about when we will be resuming live shows and matches. We're so excited to have all of you at tonight's match, and special thanks to those who helped us out by buying a ticket when you registered. We really, really, really appreciate that. If you'd like to help us cover ongoing expenses by leaving a tip for Comedy Sports and our producers OTR Improv, you can do that via PayPal, online, or on the app. Our handle is hello@otrimprov.com, or you can click the link in the chat. Now then, Mary, have you tallied up that final score?
I have. So going into the final round, the score was 4 for the red team and 10 for the blue team. After tallying that last round, with a final score of 26-20, our winners tonight are the blue team.
Yay!
Let's hear it for tonight's Comedy Sports players. I'm going to be on here too. All right, so we have to say goodnight, unfortunately, to Amanda Monaghan, Cassie Lipp, and Captain Phineas Clark. But we're going to say congratulations to Chance Kilgore, Johnny Griffin, and Molly McCushin. Your referee has been Kirk Evert. Flo Fulp was your field ref. And special thanks to Agus Sanchez for his help. I'm your announcer, Mary Pitts. A couple of notes before we sign off. As part of Cincinnati Landmark Productions Summer Camp Series, this summer, Comedy Sports Cincinnati will be teaching 4 one-week improv camps starting the week of July 12th. These camps are going to be divided into 2 age groups. That's ages 8 to 10 and ages 11 to 14. Every camp week will end with a camp showcase exclusively for family and friends. If you want more information or to sign up, you can check out our Facebook page. That's Comedy Sports with a Z, Cincinnati, or visit madcapeducationcenter.com. Also, next Monday, May 24th, it's going to be our last online Zoom/YouTube Comedy Sports Cincinnati match for the time being. We are so grateful for all of your support, and we will look forward to you visiting us when we resume live matches at Madcap Education Center. Watch otrimprov.com and Comedy Sports Cincinnati on Facebook for announcements about that specific date and time. And in the meantime, we'd love to put together a special online offering for your family or virtual group. Let us know how we can help. Thank you and good night. Woo!